NSMutableDictionary is the Objective-C class for managing mutable associations of keys and values. Just like an NSMutable array, NSMutableDictionary allows you to manipulate the objects right in place. The first way that we're going to create an NSMutableDictionary is to use the class method dictionary-with-capacity. In this example, our capacity will be 2. Now this does not limit the size of the dictionary, but it is a way of setting aside an initial amount of memory to hold the contents. The second way that you can create an NSMutableDictionary is to use an instance method, init-with-capacity. Now remember, anything that we alloc and init ourselves that we're going to have to release. You can see here that I've got this one commented out, the MDI release, because we're going to continue using this dictionary throughout this example. The first thing we'll do with our NSMutableDictionary is add an entry to it. Now remember, we are adding and removing items from the NSMutableDictionary directly. Remember back with NSDictionary, each time we made a change, we had to create a brand new dictionary to hold those changes. Now in this example, we'll be adding an object for the specified key. If the key already exists, the current object will be replaced with the new one, and we'll demonstrate that shortly. So if we look at the format here, we're saying MDI, and that is an instance of NSMutableDictionary. We're sending it the message setObject, and the object is a string constant, and for the key, string. And if we output this to the console with Command R, we'll see that we have an NSMutableDictionary with one entry, with a key of string and a value of string constant. In this example, we will change what we just created to show the mutability of the NSMutableDictionary. So here we're saying MDI setObject, and we're going to replace the string constant with this new value called newValue. And it will do this based on the key string. Let's go ahead and print this to the console. And you can see here we're printing both of them to the console. So the first time through, string is equal to string constant. And then after we change it, string is equal to new value. Okay, our next example, we're going to add entries from an existing dictionary. So first we have to create a dictionary, and we'll just use the standard NSDictionary. We'll use a class method, dictionary with objects and keys. And we're going to give it the key value pairs. Shane Stanley will be the value for name being the key. He lives in Australia, and that will be the country. We'll terminate it with a nil, and then we're going to say MDI, add entries from dictionary, and then we're going to give it that dictionary D. Let's go ahead and print this to the console. And now we have two entries in our dictionary, country with a value of Australia, and name with a value of Shane Stanley. Now we're going to replace the entire contents of the MDI dictionary with a new dictionary. Once again, we'll create a new dictionary with a class method, dictionary with objects and keys. We'll give it key value pairs, the value being Stefan Klein, the key being name, the value being Switzerland, and the key being country. Then terminate that with a nil. And then we're going to use the instance method setDictionary, providing it the dictionary D2. And this will take all of the contents of our MDI dictionary and just replace them all with this new dictionary. We can go ahead and print this to the console. And we can see here our first time through, we had country equals Australia, name is Shane Stanley. After we've replaced the contents, we get country as Switzerland and name is Stefan Klein. In these next few examples, we're going to demonstrate removing objects from an NSMutableDictionary. The first thing we'll do is create a new dictionary using dictionary with objects and keys. We'll give it key value pairs. As you can see here, we have Ray Robertson for name, we have United States for country, have a phone for phone number, an email for an email, and an Apple scripter for profession. We terminate that with a nil statement. Then we use the add entries from dictionary method and give it the D dictionary. Now immediately after we've created this new dictionary and added it to our mutable dictionary, we're going to use the remove object for key method and remove the object for the phone key. We'll go ahead and run this. And here in the console, we see that we have country, email, name, and profession, but no phone because we removed it. We can remove multiple objects at one time by using the remove objects for keys method. This method requires an NS array of objects that contain the keys that we want to remove from our dictionary. In this example, we're going to remove the objects for the keys country and profession. When we run this, we'll see in the console that those items are missing. And there we have it. We have email, name, and phone, but no country or profession. Those items were removed from the dictionary. And the last method that we'll demonstrate is remove all objects. This will completely empty our dictionary of all contents. Go ahead and run this. And there you can see we have an empty dictionary. We covered almost all the methods for NSMutableDictionary. And in our next video, we're going to cover NSRange.